Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today I'm going to be giving Bronny a 99 potential to see if he can win an MVP and maybe a couple championships. Alright, so here he is. First off, I'm going to turn his peak age all the way up to 41. That pretty much just means he won't start regressing until he hits 41. Next up, obviously you got to turn his potential up to 99 and turn his max and minimum potential all the way up to 99 as well. And I don't know if this will really matter, but I'm going to turn his averages and bust percentages down to 0 as well. Turn his boom percentage all the way up to 100. Now this video is all about Bronny, so we don't really care about anything else. And I can make any trades and any decisions to help Bronny out. Alright, the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to turn his shot tendency all the way up to 99. And I'm going to turn his touch tendency all the way up to 99 as well. So this pretty much means he's going to shoot the ball as much as he can, and also he's going to get the ball as much as he can as well. Technically, this is still rookie year Bronny, so I want him to start. I want to try to get him that rookie of the year award. So to do that, I think I'm just going to move Austin Reeves to the bench. Alright, so we're going to give Bronny 36 minutes a game. That's the most on the team. We're just really going to try and get him that rookie of the year. Alright, let's sim the first game of the season with Bronny getting 36 minutes a game and also with 100 shot tendency. And we lose by a good amount to the Timberwolves. And in his debut, he puts up 9 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, and 2 blocks. Not great. He shoots 3 for 11, 1 for 4 from 3. I mean, the steals and blocks are great, but definitely needs more points and assists. All right, let's sim game 2 here against the Suns. Can he have a better game? Okay, we win this one, and he puts up 14, 3, and 3. Still is not shooting great. Put up the second most shots on the team, but only ended up 5 for 18 with 14 points. Shot pretty good from 3 though, 4 for 9. All right, so I'm going to sim to the All-Star break, and we'll see where he's at. Hopefully he's in the lead for Rookie of the Year. But before we get to the All-Star break, shout out to the comment of the video from Learning Games. Thank you so much for subscribing and leaving a like on the last video. And if you guys want your comment on the next video, all you guys have to do is leave a like and subscribe and comment down below. Let's try to hit 10 likes on this video, and let's see if Bronny is leading the Rookie of the Year voting. Alright, so we're at the All-Star break. As a team, we're not doing too good. We're only 26 and 28. But here's all that matters for this first year. Is Bronny leading the race for Rookie of the Year? Luka's 4th in MVP. And speaking of that, we might have to end up trading Luka eventually if we want Bronny to win an MVP. Because look at Luka's stats. He's putting up 29 points a game and 9 assists. He's taking the ball away from Bronny, so we might have to trade him eventually. But here we go. Is Bronny leading the race? And no, he's not. He's not even top 5. So let's go look at his stats. Putting up 13 points a game, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, almost a steal. Is not shooting very well. Okay, for some reason they took Bronny out of the starting lineup. I don't know even how that happened, because I don't have any of the automation stuff on. So Bronny actually has not been playing. So that might be why he wasn't in any of the races. So that sucks. But we're going to have to miss out on the Rookie of the Year award. I seriously don't know what happened there. But I'm going to give him his minutes back. I'm going to play him all 48 minutes in the season. I don't even know if there's enough games left for him to meet the requirement. But yeah, let's play him all 48 minutes. Let's give Austin Reeves his minutes back. Well, at least some of them. 25 we'll give him. So yeah, I don't really know how Bronny's minutes got taken away. But that sucks that he's not going to win Rookie of the Year, because I do not think there's enough games. He ended up playing 23 games before they took him out of the lineup. So he played a little less than half of the game so far. So yeah, I think that takes him out of the Rookie of the Year voting. So that really sucks, but progression should still be fine. And I'll see you guys at the end of the year to see what his final stats are looking like. Alright, so we're at the end of the year. Shea wins MVP. Jared McCain wins Rookie of the Year. So of course, no Bronny. Luka does end up on All-NBA first team. LeBron ends up on All-NBA second team. And Bronny does make All-Rookie second team. Let's see his stats. Put up 15 points a game, 3 rebounds, almost 4 assists. Almost a steal. Still did not shoot very good at all. In the games that he did play, he did average 33 minutes a game. And he ended up playing 51 games this year. So 14 games away from being eligible for Rookie of the Year. So that sucks. He still makes an all-rookie team, so at least that's something. The Lakers do make the play-in, so we'll just sim here. I won't care about it too much. But we really want Bronny winning Finals MVP, and they lose in the first round anyway. Is LeBron retiring? He's going to try to. I'm going to tell him no. And let's just try and re-sign everyone back. Do we have a pick? Okay, the Hawks have our pick at 17. JJ Redick is still our coach, and we don't have any picks. So I'm just going to go to free agency, try and sign everyone back if we're missing anybody, like LeBron is a free agent. I'm gonna give him like a 5-year deal just to see if like he won't retire, because it would be really cool to win a ring with Bronny and LeBron. Okay, Alex Len is the only other player, so let's just get Bron back. He's going to agree. So LeBron has a 4-year deal, so he could potentially stay for 4 more years. Any other positions? Okay, we need a center. The team is fine for year number 2. Let's go to player progression, and this is big. Bronny was a 69 overall at the start of year number 1. Let's see what he is now. And he goes up at 9 to a 77, so that's decent. He's already going to be a solid role piece, but of course, I'm going to start him again. All right, even with the overall jump, they still want to have him starting normally, but of course, we're going to start him. And there's really not much to go on for this year. I think we're just waiting for him to jump up in overalls. So you can't even really make the All-Stars or really win an MVP until you're a certain overall. So we're just kind of waiting for that to happen. But I'm going to play him 36 again, most on the team. Give Austin Reeves some minutes back. And yeah, there's not really too much to go on this year. He's only, again, a 77 overall. So he's not going to make an All-Star team. And we still have Luka and LeBron, so he's not going to put up the stats to win MVP. Maybe all defensive team is what we'll look for. But I'll see you guys at the All-Star break to see maybe if he's sneaking in for any awards. Alright, so we're at the All-Star break. We're still not great as a team. Let's see if he's sneaking in to the All-Stars. Again, I don't think it's even possible yet. Luka and LeBron are All-Stars, but no Bronny. And let's see if maybe he's sneaking in for any awards. Luka's first in the MVP race, but no Bronny anywhere. Okay, so time to keep simulating and see maybe if he can sneak in for an all-defensive second team. That's kind of what we're going for this season. Haven't looked at his stats yet, so I don't even know what they're looking like. Actually, while we're here, let me just double check and make sure they haven't changed the rotation again. Okay, yeah, he's still playing 36 minutes a game. So I'll see you guys at the end of the year and see what he's looking like. All right, so Jokic wins MVP this year. That's going to be really hard for Bronny to ever win Defensive Player of the Year because he does have to go against Wemby. Luka is on All-NBA first team. No LeBron. And can Bronny sneak in? Okay, no All-Defensive team yet. The Lakers are in the play-in again, and let's go look at Bronny's stats to see what he averaged. 23 points a game, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, a steal. Shot way better than last year. Still needs to go up though. Only shooting 400% from the field. That's not too good. But at least this season he did play all 82 games. But honestly, decent stats. 23 points a game in year 2 while we still have Luka and LeBron who's going to be shooting a lot of shots. That's not too bad. This might be our last chance for LeBron and Bronny to win a championship. So let's hope they can win here. Okay, they're out of the play-in. Can they win the round 1? And they do end up beating the Timberwolves. Okay, round 2 against the Mavericks, and they lose. So that might have been our last chance for Bronny and LeBron to win a ring together. But again, we did give LeBron a long contract, so maybe he's staying around. And he's not. Okay, LeBron is retiring, and I can't overturn it this time. So no more LeBron, but that is going to open up shots for Bronny. And again, we will be trading Luka at some point. NBA draft, do we have a pick? Okay, we have the 17th overall pick. Just going to let the CPU do its thing. Luka and Austin Reeves are going to decline their option. We definitely want to get them back. Luka, please come back. Okay, we will be bringing Luka and Austin Reeves back. So that's good. Bobby Portis, we can okay, because we got all that LeBron money off the books. I would bring Jonathan Kuminga in for sure. And we'll bring in Andre Drummond. Player progression. Bronny was a 77 at the beginning of last season. I'm hoping he's at least an 84. That'd be pretty solid. And he is an 84. I still don't know if that's high enough to make an all-star team, but he's getting up there. Next year for sure. Hopefully he'll be an 89, 90 by the end of this next season. And then that's when we can start pushing for the all-star team. And then the year after that is the year I think I'm going to go fully in for the MVP. Austin Reeves is all the way down to 85 overall now. So Bronny is just getting the start normally, and he's actually already playing 36 minutes a game. So you'd like to see that. I'm just going to leave it like that, and we're just going to send to the... Actually, now that we have LeBron, let's look at this first game and see how many points he puts up. It is a win. All right, 14 points. Still not shooting good from 3, 2 for 7. Let's go against this game against the Warriors. We lose. 15, 7, and 8 for him. Still not shooting good from 3. All right, let's go to the All-Star break. And again, I don't think he could make an all-star because I think like 2K is weird. You have to be like an 86, 87 to even make an all-star team, even if you put up ridiculous stats. So maybe he can make it. Again, he could still progress here. But I'll see you guys then, and we'll see what he does. All right, so we're at the All-Star break for year number 3. The team is actually better without LeBron. That could just be because Bronny is getting better. But let's go see award races. Luka is 5th in MVP, and still no Bronny. Can he make an all-star appearance though? Luka is there, but still no Bronny. So I think it's just the overall thing that he's not high enough overall. But I'll see you guys at the end of the year to see if he can make an All-NBA team. It is possible, and again, no LeBron, so I think his shots are going to be up. Alright, so Jokic wins MVP, no Bronny in any awards, Luka All-NBA team again, any Bronny, and Bronny does actually make All-NBA a third team. Let's look at his stats. So 23 points a game, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, a steal, and just shot better. So the points actually don't even improve. They're actually down by 0.1, but he makes an All-NBA team this year. I guess just because his rebounds and assists are up and his shooting percentages are up. So that's good to see. All defensive team, okay, not yet, but that's good. Bronny wins his first actual award, and the Lakers are the 4th seed, so he might get a ring here with Luka. Let's see, they make it out of the first round, and they can't get past this Timberwolves team, and it's funny because they're actually struggling against them in real life. But next year is the year for All-Stars and potentially MVP. We might go for it next year because he might end up being like a 90-something overall. Alright, so we just re-signed everyone. Now it's time to go back to player progression. I'm hoping he's at least a 90 overall. And he's a 91. So he could definitely make an all-star team this year. And I think this is going to be the first year we go for MVP. So I think I'm going to trade Luka right now. Now, when we trade Luka, we don't want to trade him for anything bad. Because again, we still want to win a championship. And I think our best plan would be to trade for a non-scoring center. Alexander Sarr. Oh, I like Alexander Sarr. Let's go talk to the Wizards. I'm hoping that they would just be like, yeah, Luka's good enough straight up. Jaren Jackson would fit perfectly as well. Would they say yes to this? Ooh, they consider him untouchable. Let me go turn untouchables off. Again, if you guys don't know how to do that, you just select every team. And then you reselect the team that you were on. So now Alexander Sarr won't be untouchable. I hope that we can just get this deal done. If it was the other way around, they wouldn't accept this. But now because I'm doing it this way. Okay. 1 pick. 2 picks. Now they're saying it would be excessive at the shooting guard. Okay, they said yes. Just forget whatever they were saying. Alright, so now we have Bronny, Jaren Jackson, and Alexander Sarr. Austin Reeves can go play point guard now. I would change Bronny the point guard, but his overall actually goes down. So we're going to do this. So now our starting lineup is Austin Reeves, Bronny, Dalton Connect, Jaren Jackson, and Alexander Sarr. And we have Jonathan Kuminga off the bench. Now, I don't really know if this team is good enough to win a championship yet. Don't forget, Bronny is going to be a 99 overall eventually. Alexander Sarr should hopefully get to a good overall. I don't really know what overall he gets up to. Game 1, I'm expecting Bronny to put up at least 25. He puts up 33. Let's go for game 2. If he's going to put up 33 a game, 28, that's still pretty good. Okay, another one. Alright, so if he's going to keep scoring like that, there's a good chance he'll be in the MVP running as long as the team is solid. Again, this should be an all-star year. Okay, it doesn't look like the team is going to be that good though. But this should be an all-star year. Hopefully at least an all-NBA year again. It's kind of concerning me that we're not winning that many games because that is important to win MVP. But I'll see you guys at the all-star break and we'll see where we're at. Alright, so we're at the all-star break. The team kind of brought it back around. We're 26 and 29, so we're still not great. But let's see if he's in an MVP race. He actually is. He's 4th. His old teammate Luka is ahead of him at 3rd. He's putting up 29 points a game, 9 rebounds, 6 assists, a steal, and almost a block. So those are the numbers we want to see. It's still going to be hard to beat out Jokic, Wemby, and Luka though for the MVP. Jonathan Kuminga is 1st place for 6th man of the year right now, and Bronny is 4th for most improved. And he's also 2nd in clutch player of the year. So this should be the first year he's an all-star. And it is, so that's now on his resume. And let's keep simming. Again, it's going to be rough to win MVP right now. Our team definitely has to be better than this as well. But if we can keep winning, maybe there's a chance. There's a good win streak we just went on. But I'll see you guys at the end of the year. Alright, so we're at the end of the year. He does not win MVP. It goes to Wemby. Jonathan Kuminga does win 6th man of the year. And Luka wins clutch player of the year. And Bronny makes All-NBA first team. So that pretty much means he was 4th in the MVP voting. Still no all-defensive team for him yet. And the Lakers are in the play-in again. But let's look at his final stats. He put up 29 points a game, 9 rebounds, 6 assists, and a steal and a half, and almost a block. Still getting his shot percentages up. Jonathan Kuminga actually averaged the second most points on our team, and he came off the bench. But let's see if they can go on a run here and potentially win a championship. They do make the playoffs, but they lose in 5 in the first round. But remember, Bronny's going to keep getting better. Alexander Sarr is going to keep getting better. All right, so let's go look at player progression again. I don't even know how many player progressions we've done so far, but Bronny was a 91 last year. So hopefully he'll be up to like a 95. And he is a 95. Alexander Sarr does not go up as much as I hoped. And I don't know why Austin Reeves is falling down so fast. But I think it would help if we got a better point guard. Because again, we still want to be a good team. You know what? I'll keep Austin Reeves as the point guard for now. And then at the trade deadline, I'll look if anybody's selling. But Jaren Jackson Jr. off the bench. So even if we can't get anything good for Austin Reeves, I could probably flip Jonathan Kuminga for a really good point guard. But I'll see you guys at the trade deadline. And we'll see if we can make any big moves for this team to be very, very good. All right, so we're at the trade deadline, and we're actually already pretty good. We're 35 and 15. So I think I am still going to try and make a trade. Okay, let's go try and get Christian Braun, just because he also doesn't score too much. But if they're asking for that, then I don't know. So that was an insane trade offer. Okay, we'll do this trade, and hopefully his overall doesn't fall too much. Bronny goes down to a 96, so I could just move Bronny. All right, I'll just move Bronny to the point guard. See, it doesn't even go that far down in overall anymore. So now we got Bronny, Christian Braun, Dolan Connect, Jonathan Kuminga, Alexander Sarr, and Jaren Jackson off the bench. And we have a pretty solid bench too. So let's finish these next couple games. Can we? Okay, we can't win out. We go for 1 for 2 in those games. So not great. Bronny is second in the MVP voting with 30 points, almost 10 rebounds, almost 7 assists, a steal and a half. He's right there. As long as our team could be very good, I think it could happen. I'm assuming he's going to make All-Star from now on. He does, so I'm not even really going to check that anymore. And I'll see you guys at the end of the season. This could be the year. Not only does he win MVP, but we could also win a championship right here. All right, so Wemby ends up winning MVP. It's going to be hard to beat Wemby out because his defensive stats are just way too good. We need Bronny to start doing way better defensively if he wants to win MVP, because Wemby also wins Defensive Player of the Year. And then Popovich also wins Coach of the Year. So that's 3 things that's going to be hard to win the MVP over Wemby. Bronny is on All-NBA first team again, but defensively he's not there, which I really thought that was going to be like the first thing Bronny was good at. But we are the 2 seed. Here are his stats. He put up 32 a game, 10 rebounds, 7 assists. Might be a snub low-key for that MVP. But could this be the year we win the championship? Round 1. And we get out of there in 6. Round 2 against the Rockets. And that Spurs team lost to this Pelicans team. So we could make it to the finals here. We're up 2-0, 3-0, 4-0. And we'll be going against the Milwaukee Bucks. Bronny wins Western Conference Finals MVP. And can he win ring number 1? We lose game 1. Let's shorten the rotation. I want to make sure we get as many rings as possible. Shorten it down to an 8-man for now. Game 2, we win. Game 3, we win. Game 4, we win. Can Bronny get his first ring? Okay, no. Are they going to force game 7? And they don't. We win in 6. Bronny James is Finals MVP. So the last thing we have to do is just get Bronny that MVP award. He should be up to a 99 after this year. All right, here we go for player progression. Bronny should be a 98, 99 now. And he's only up to a 97. He only goes up 2. Alexander Sarr is getting slightly better. Jaren Jackson is even getting better still. I made some trades. I brought in Josh Hart. And I brought in Derrick Jones Jr. And hopefully this team is very, very good. Because again, if we end up winning like high 60s, 70 games, Bronny James is probably going to win MVP. And I think I'm going to keep it at an 8-man too, just so Bronny can play some more minutes. And let's start simming. I'm going to go to the trade deadline again, just in case we want to make any more trades. And I'll see you guys there. All right, so at the trade deadline, it's been a weird year. We start off the year a little rough. And then at the middle part there, we were actually very good. And then at the end here again, we started losing more games. But Bronny's actually first in the MVP voting anyway. So I'm actually not going to make any trades and just hope he keeps it up. He's putting up 33 points a game right now. So he might have it. Hopefully we just could keep winning. Let's see here. These last couple games before the All-Star break, there's some wins. 4 wins there before the break. So that's good. Again, he's going to be an All-Star. I'll just show you guys. As you guys can see, And I'll see you guys at the end of the year. This could potentially be the last year of the video if Bronny can win MVP. Alright, so we made it to the end of the season. We actually get it done. Bronny wins MVP. He averaged 33 points a game, 10 rebounds, 7 assists, and 1.5 steals. And he's officially probably the best player in the NBA, putting up 33 points a game. Now the last thing we have to do is see if he can win another championship. He even gets his all-defensive appearance here in his MVP season. And they finished as the 4 seed, so they still weren't even that good. Let's go ahead and see if he can win back-to-back rings. Round 1 against the Pelicans. He gets it done. And he's avoiding 1B again in the playoffs because they lose to the 8th seed Jazz. And we beat them in 6. And now we're going against the 2-seeded Phoenix Suns. And they win in 7. And Bronny wins back-to-back Western Conference Finals MVP. And now we're going to be going against the Miami Heat in the finals. Rematch of the 2020 finals in real life. Can Bronny go back-to-back? 2, 3, sweeping them. Okay, can't sweep. But we will in 5, and Bronny wins back-to-back MVPs, putting up 40 points a game, by the way. But that's the end of the video. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, remember to leave a like and subscribe. And I know you guys are interested if Bronny would have 3-peated. So if we get 15 likes on this video, I'll make a short, and I'll go another season to see if he would actually 3-peat. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one.